So we've come outside for the Construction Excellence Summit to speak to Khush from KPMG. Now, Khush, you've just talked about money.
Yes.
And the investment in the industry. There's two things that really struck me about that conversation. One was the fact that there's investment there.
Yes.
There's a huge amount of potential investment there.
Yes.
Two, people are wanting a return.
Yes.
And I'll guess a third one really is everybody needs to make a margin.
Sure.
And it needs to improve. So could you just tell me a little bit about your thoughts on those points?
Sure, of course I can, Peter. Look, absolutely, I'd echo what I said in there, is that there's people need to embrace change. They need to embrace research, development and innovation. You talked about the margins the industry makes. The industry is literally on its knees making 0.5%, 1%, 2% margin, and that is unsustainable. Yeah. And the only way we're going to change that is not by doing what we did before for the last 20 years, is by innovating through research, through development. And then my message to people in the audience was that money is there. Capital is there, and this capital is actively looking for the next generation technology. It knows the pace of change is going to be greater in the next 5 years than it has been for the last 50. Yeah. But what we need to do, what people here at this summit need to do today, and go back to their organisations with, is encourage innovation, encourage investment, encourage change, but don't be fearful of capital. The capital is there. Yeah. And once we've got that capital, they need to then say, well, how am I going to deploy that for the betterment of the industry at large? Not just themselves, but for the industry at large. Because the only way we're going to make a change is if perhaps we don't behave in silos, we don't sit in silos, but we're working together to drag the whole industry up into that 5% margin territory we want to be. And so what people want the industry to do is embrace change. Do not have fear. Yep. Let go of your inhibitions, let go of fear, do not consider capital a constraint, come up with the idea, and people will support you because it's what the world needs.
Thanks very much.